Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Salman Vita and I make a lot of fitness and lifestyle content, and today I'll be taking you through a week of workout. I am currently following the GainsbyBrains program, which follows 2 anterior chains and 2 posterior chains. Well, posterior chain and anterior chain because we're still working shoulders and back every single day, but posterior and anterior for lower body. So quads for anterior and hamstrings for posterior, hamstrings and glutes for posterior. So that's kind of like the split, but I wouldn't say it's really a split because we're basically working full body every day. And yeah, I just wanted to try a new program, so when Sophie from GainsbyBrains released her new app, I decided to try it out. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Morning guys. Today is Tuesday and I'm starting this day bright and early, and I came to the gym and it's actually closed until 7 a.m. so I'm just waiting in my car and listening to Huberman Lab, which is like a science podcast. So it's like super up my alley, and I love listening to Huberman Lab because it's really interesting to learn about neuroscience and all these like applicable subjects. But yeah, I'm just listening to Huberman Lab while I wait about like 15 more minutes and then I'm gonna go in. But today I'm gonna be doing full body, and basically every single day is full body. And as I explained in the intro, I'm doing the GainsbyBrains workout plan, and this is the last phase of the workout plan. I think I'm either gonna do the Natasha Ocean program afterwards, or I'm gonna do one more, like a repeat of this. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do because my schedule is going to be looking different spring semester too, because I have an 8 a.m. so that means that I have less time to work out, and I just want to change things up a little bit. But yeah, more towards the end of the semester I'll be filming another week of workouts, but this week of workouts is kind of like how I've been working out for the past 12 weeks. Also, during a regular week of workouts I would also do like gymnastics, work out with my friends too during college, but I will show you guys that in the next week of workouts, which will be at the end of my spring semester. So yeah, so let's get this workout. But first, I'm gonna continue listening to the Huberman Lab podcast. I'm really excited to work out. I haven't worked out in like a week because I switched gyms. I don't know if I told you guys, but this is only like temporary, and then during college that's like my more permanent gym because I'm going to school there, so it's not like I can come to a Bay Area gym. And also it's really convenient having a gym at school because then it's like a 2-minute walk, which is like perfect. So yeah, as always I started off with the warm-up and I went on the Stairmaster to get my body warmed up. I did 5 minutes on level 5, and then after that I did some dynamic stretching. Girl, it's been too long. Since I'm doing full body, I made sure to warm up both my lower body and my upper body. I did lunges to half split, ice cream scoops, pull throughs, and more. With pain, but would you do the same? I'm going so insane, thinking about where you and I go. 3 years seems like forever when you sit and think about it. I put my heart out on my sleeve, but I can't live without it. Baby, we can't keep melting like. And then for my first move, I ended up doing reverse lunges on the Smith machine instead of barbell Rdls because all the platforms were taken. But honestly, I love doing Smith machine reverse lunges since I don't have to worry about losing my balance. Because of that, I go a lot heavier than if I were doing this movement with a barbell. Summer nights, you're my favorite girl. We could face the world, we stay up until the sunrise. Sometimes you get angrier, things get dangerous. Can't get up and get on my ride. 3 years seems like forever when you sit and think. Sticking with the Smith machine, I did incline chest press. The Smith machine is a great precursor to the barbell because you can save yourself if you go till failure. This movement uses both your shoulders and your chest, and when you're at the bottom of the movement, try to think of using your chest by arching your back a little. I scream, you scream, we can never play it fair. Thought you're on my team, don't you ever dare bench me, cause you know I'm your favorite player. If you wanna, we can take it there. After that, I did B-stance hip thrusts. Because the rep range is pretty low, I made sure to choose a weight that was heavy enough that the movement felt hard towards the last rep. Also for hip thrusts, it's really hard to find the perfect height to lean against, but my tip would be to go for a box that's shorter, because with a taller block, it's really hard to get the weight up, at least for us shorter girls.
Hey, buddy. 'Cause when all of my dreams seem so out of reach, you're crystal clear.
The way that full body workouts are structured in this program is a lower body move is followed directly by an upper body move and switching between the two. So after completing the B-stance hip thrust, I went straight into pull-ups.
The only thing on hollow me, and why would I try to hide the truth?
Firstly, I'm so sorry for the terrible angle. When I record at new gyms, I feel a little awkward pulling out my phone and just recording myself. But anyways, next up we have Bulgarians. And when I go heavier, having something to hold on really helps a lot for my balance. And since this is a unilateral movement, meaning that it only works one side only, you can go directly to the other leg. But I like to take at least a 1-minute break in between legs because I get really tired and affects how many reps I can do on the other leg. For bent over rows, I like to think about keeping my head neutral while trying to feel the movement in my mid-back. If you're not feeling the movement, try to focus on your form by bending over enough. I prefer bending to a 45-degree angle, but you might feel it more at a 90-degree angle. So I'd say try it out and see where you feel it the most. The last movement is cable glute kickbacks. I really like doing this movement because it's actually pretty fun to do, and don't worry if you don't have the band to attach to your ankle. You can attach it to your shoelaces if they're strong enough, or you're using a light weight, or you can put your foot in the handle like I did here.
Why would I follow you when you're the only thing on following me?
Good morning, good morning. Today is Wednesday. Yeah, today is Wednesday, day 2 of this week of workouts, and I am feeling very sore today. So we're just gonna try to foam roll and try our best for this workout, and then tomorrow will be a no lifting day, so I think I'll be fine. And yeah, let's get this workout. I'm at home right now, so I still have to drive there, and yeah, but this is the fit today. I'm wearing this sports bra from Navigation, and then these shorts are the Honor Active, my favorite shorts ever. So yeah, let's go get this workout. Okay guys, I came to a different gym because I couldn't drive like all the way there, so I'm just at a local gym right now. So yeah, we're just still gonna have a good workout today, but it's just gonna be at a different gym today. So yeah. Welcome to day 2 of lifting, and of course I started off with the warm-up. It's especially important to warm up if you're feeling a little sore like I was. And I also foam rolled and used a massage gun at home, which helped a lot. And for my first movement, I recently started incorporating short warm-up sets. So I slowly increase my weight until I get to my working weight by 3 sets of 3 reps. Spinning the rain track, all these guys are feeling my vibes. Now the nigga call my name and me when I step into the stage. And then I got to my working sets, and usually if I'm feeling good, I can progressively increase the weight and decrease the reps with each set, but only slightly. I'm trying to find my way, I'm trying to find my way, swimming at the ocean. I'm trying to find my way, I'm trying to find my way, Here you can see my bent over rows from a different angle. My form's not perfect, but as you can tell, I have the 45-degree angle bend with my upper body, and I also like to think about my feet being hip width apart, so I have enough of range to bring my elbows up and down.
In the ocean, swimming at the ocean, swimming at the ocean, tell what is missing. The views on the potion, Now thinking like fuck ocean deep.
After, I did step-ups with the Smith machine, and if you've never tried step-ups with the Smith machine, I highly recommend trying it because you won't lose your balance. Also, I used to struggle with the height of the box being too tall, but I found that having my knee be at a 90-degree bend is perfect for step-ups. If you want to go with the taller box, that's also perfect as well. It'll just be a little more difficult.
Telling me not to be scared. Telling me not to be scared. Swimming at the ocean. I'm trying to find my way. I'm trying to find my way. Swimming at the ocean. I'm trying to find my.
Now we're going back to upper body with these narrow grip pull downs, and when you're at the top of the movement, make sure to extend your shoulders, and when you're at the bottom, arch your back a little to feel it better in your back. While you're working a specific muscle, try to think about that muscle so you can develop mind to muscle connection.
Swimming at the ocean, swimming at the ocean.
Next up, the program called for Bulgarians, but I didn't feel like doing them, so instead I did B-stand squats on the angled press. I haven't done these in a while, but they're really fun to do. You might need to go a little lower than your regular weight because here 70% of the weight will be held by the working leg and the other 30% by the supporting leg. So when you're doing the movement, try to think about recruiting your working leg more.
The night I met you, that you said you like how I do this. You said it's a vibe, it's a mood. You probably never in your life thought that you would hear somebody talk the way that I talk, or see somebody that could walk the way that I walk. I feel the same about you. I like it when you do what you do.
Since I was already on the angled press, I decided to add on these calf raises, and since you're doing it on the angled press, try to make sure that you have a slight bend in your knees so you don't end up injuring your knees by hyperextension.
It's a palace. Up in some black Phantom ones with the.
I used to absolutely hate lateral raises, but I recently started doing them correctly, and that's by putting your elbows up. Before, I was putting my elbows down, so it's kind of like shoulder shrugging, which is not the correct way to do it. I feel like putting your elbows up is a great cue for actually feeling it in your shoulders, so try it out like that, and I feel like that helps so much.
Provide the vibe that I do, and shawty, I like how you move, and you can. The night I met you, that you said you like how I do this. You said it's a vibe, it's a mood, yeah. So tell me how you feel, but there's no need to lie to me, so keep it real, it's more than eyes can see.
After completing the hip abductor, I went straight to the pull-up bar to do these knee tuck-ins. They're amazing at the end of a workout because they work your grip strength, your back, your core, and even your hip flexors. And after I was done, I made sure to stretch and relax before going home.
And on my downfall, I go harder. Although my beats go dumb, I move smarter. I'm just trying to take flight and ball like Vince Carter, but you should know that I'm only just getting started.
Never skip a cool down, even if it's only 2 minutes. I promise it helps so much with soreness, and I like to do static stretching while incorporating deep breathing to lower my heart rate.
Not an option, hop in my ride, I slide back my.
Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Today is gonna be another anterior chain workout. But today I'm feeling really good. I took a rest day yesterday. I just took my dog on a walk and did some yoga. It was really nice, and today I'm ready to get back to the gym. And yeah, let's get this workout. But first, we have to go there. Today, I didn't show my warm-up, but I did do one alongside my 3 sets of warm-up sets before starting here. The rep range today is a little higher than it was last time I did RDLs, so I made sure to go lighter. And while doing RDLs, I like to think about pushing my hips back and keeping a slight bend in my knees. You should feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings. The more you bend your knees, the more you'll feel it in your glutes.
Why you playing me? You know that you fun with me.
Next, I did shoulder press, and I like doing them with the barbell because it makes it easier to go heavier than with dumbbells. For me, because with dumbbells, I can never get the weights up, but here with the barbell, it's already racked up at shoulder height. Also, I like to keep my feet in the falling stance because then I don't use momentum through pushing with my feet, and I also don't fall backwards.
Stop it.
Again, we have B stance hip thrusts, and for today the rep range is lower, so I made sure to go heavier. I find it harder to keep integrity with the form while going heavier for most movements, but for hip thrusts I feel like I could keep on going heavier, especially if the height of the block I'm leaning on is the right height.
But if you do, just save my life, save my life.
And then I did chin-ups instead of pull-ups today, and again, sorry for the awkward angle. I find chin-ups to be easier than pull-ups, and I got a chin-up before I got my first pull-up, so if pull-ups are too hard, try doing chin-ups again, or you can do a pull-up and reverse your grip so your palms are facing you, if that makes sense. I find that variation to be easier than standard pull-ups as well. And here we're doing Bulgarians again. The workout program with GainsbyBrains is actually pretty repetitive. It calls for Bulgarians all 4 days that I'm lifting, but I don't mind because it allows me to track my progress on my weight and reps throughout the 3-week phase. The program called for a bent over rows, but I wasn't feeling that, so I decided to do rows on the cable machine instead, and I did them seated. This is essentially the same movement as bent over rows, but here I was using a narrow grip attachment, so it felt easier than bent over rows.
Type of things I like ain't cheap, I need honeys. The way that I be sliding on beats is cool runnings. Hey, you know what.
And then lastly, I did cable glute kickbacks, and I try to think about using my glute to drive the movement, and also we're going a lot lower in rep range, so I try to choose a heavy enough weight that the movement felt difficult. Also, sometimes I fail before making both sides even. In that case, I just lower the weight a little like a drop set, and I'm able to finish off the reps.
Might get me coming for your spot, don't get too comfortable. Remember times when I ain't having, now my hunt is blue. That I was running out of options, but another move. That you ain't figure how to stop me, cause it's solidable.
Good morning, guys. Today is the last day of lifting. I'm whispering because everyone's sleeping. I'm in my room, but today's the last day of lifting. Today will be anterior chain, so quads, and then like shoulders, and yeah. So let's go kill this workout. For the final day of lifting, I started my warm-up with the Stairmaster, same as last time, doing low 5 for 5 minutes, followed up by dynamic stretching. And then I started with my first exercise, which was reverse lunges. Don't know why you're always on my mind like every other time. Since I was going heavy for these, I decided to focus on one leg at a time instead of alternating like I would, but honestly, the alternating was making me lose my balance. Tips I have for keeping your balance is keeping your core engaged and keeping your gaze at one spot. This keeps you focused mentally on the movement.
This is what'll make a break. You see I'm crossing other ponds, from the UK to New York, we are here moving to the song. Never miss a lyric, speak the truth is all I'm on. Here I'm rapping on my business, in the end I'll come out strong. Find over you like I'm crying over you.
And then again, we have bent over rows, and for these, we are going super heavy and super low rep, so make sure to choose a weight where last rep, again, feels like you're going till failure.
Deep down, I ain't going nowhere. Catch me, girl, me kinda good for hold. I know my man, them gotta know. Stuffing in the Audi times the essence, man, they've gotta go. Gotta trust my fam to push me out and hit the road. Man, it's time to take a minute, strap my jack and flying low. Fucking climb, man. I saw you capping on your Instagram, snapped a girl asking to see if she'd even met the.
We have Bulgarians again, and doing them so much is making me hate Bulgarians, but I know they're so good for growing your glutes and just getting stronger in your quads, so I like to do them a lot, and it's in the program a lot, so yeah, it's perfect. And for the Bulgarian today, I was going a little bit heavier, so I used a wrist strap, and these are great for holding on to the dumbbell. If they're heavier than you can hold on to, and your grip might give out.
Mad over you like I'm crying over you. Running to my mind, girl, all over me, yeah. Don't know why you're always on my mind.
And of course, we have chin-ups again today. And also, if you're feeling like the chin-ups are super hard and it's super hard to get up, and I would recommend just hanging on the bar and gaining the initial strength of a dead hang. And also, you could try knee tuck-ins like I showed in my second day of working out, and those will help so much with the grip strength and your upper body strength. Next, I did landmine curtsey lunges, and this wasn't actually in the program, but I still wanted to do them because these are a fun variation to target your outer glutes and quads, and I feel like doing the landmine edition tests your balance. And also, if you don't have the attachment at your gym, you could just shove it in a corner. That also works. And we are finishing off with lateral raises, and again, try to think about your elbows going up and shoulders are down and relax. That way you'll actually feel it in your shoulders versus your arms. So yeah, that's the 4 days of lifting. Good morning, happy Sunday. Today is cardio day, but I'm not gonna go to the gym today, and instead I'm gonna try running. So what happened in September is that I was running and a little knee problem happened and I never got past it, and I just want to see how far I can run today without like any pain, and I'm just gonna stop as soon as I feel any twinges, any pain. So yeah, we're gonna try that today, and then if that doesn't work out, we're gonna do Pilates and cardio hit at home. And I really hope that I don't freeze. I'm wearing this Gymshark top and these matching Gymshark leggings, and I'm gonna probably throw on a t-shirt over it just because it's so cold outside. So yeah, guys, I got a solid 5 minutes in and now my knee is twinging. I know if I go further I just won't be able to walk, so we're just gonna stop over here, just walk all the way back home. It's okay. I could be really upset, but it's okay. Just a little frustrated.
I left our names written in the sand.
Since I failed at running, I decided that I didn't want to hurt my knees even more, so I chose a cardio hit that was no jumping from Anana's workout, but I will link it down below. And here's my time lapse. It actually looks kind of funny. That was my workout, and remember to listen to your body. If you feel pain, stop, because going further will just make it worse. Thank you so much for watching the entire video, and it means a lot that you're supporting me, and make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.